Mr. Martini just won some money in one of the casinos here in Central City, so he's on his way back to cash in. So when you come up to Central City in Blackhawk, there's two ways you can go. You can either come out of Denver coming up the I-70 and then you go up the Central City Highway. It's this really nice highway that was built for just Central City to bring people up. So it's not that old of a highway. Or you can go up the 6 to the 119. You come through Golden, and so you get off the I-70 at Golden, and then you can come up this wonderful canyon on Highway 6 that will take you alongside Clear Creek, and it's a beautiful way to go. So all the really great old houses still exist. You can see the mining up on the hill there.
The creek should be right on our right or left through here.
Now we're in Central City, where you're going to see a little more history. You can see the old mining structure up above there and the old walls. Nice casino.
The Grand Z. Yeah, this is more of an old mining town. Got a couple dispensaries here.
Casino. There's the old Teller Hotel. So these bigger casinos have just broken through the walls of these old buildings and made them into casinos.
Look at this old building on the left.
That's the Teller Hotel. Looks like they're redoing it. A Sayers office.
Opera House.
Famous Opera House on our
And a
left.
stone. The old Methodist church.
So we're gonna walk the streets of Central City and see what shops are open, and know that it's not pouring rain today. This is Docile Alley, which is a casino and brew pub. So let's walk down the streets here. Place is called Dock Holidays. Looks closed actually. Easy Street. It's about 10 o'clock in the morning, so there's not a whole lot of people on the street at the moment. Not really anybody in the casinos, although they are open. This building's really cool. It's the Fiesta Hall.
Sure, it's got a plaque on it if you walk over there.
Yeah, that fireplace chimney. It looks like there was another building up against it at one time. So you can see how Central City's all built on terraces, all the houses, makes for very narrow roads. But it's a really neat little town, and the buildings are just amazing. I just love taking pictures of all these buildings. There are a lot of casinos that have shut down. It's, you know, the epidemic is winding down, so a lot of businesses didn't seem like they made it. But there's, you know, still casinos open here. There's plenty. There's a lot of buses that will bring you up here to gamble. That one actually says Ameristar on the side, so they have their own bus. Okay, so this is really cool inside.
$3,600. They extended the floor to the rear and added an elegant second floor. So this was purchased.
These buildings are really cool inside. They look like they're, I'm sorry, their windows are pretty dirty.
1874.
There's also a lot of empty places. And this place is completely empty. It looked like it was a casino at one time. It's a nice space. Can tell by the bar stools and stuff. One of the things I love is that a lot of these old wall signs are still around. They're really fun to look at and see what they say on them. There it is, my favorite sign in all of Colorado. Groceries, liquor, and dispensaries. I mean, damn it, man. That covers the gauntlet. It's awesome. It's my favorite sign. And there goes Mr. Martini. Yeah. Bye, Mr. Martini. I know where you're going.
Some munchies, some weed, some booze.
Some munchies, some weed, and some booze, he says. Writing on this is so funny.
It's all tin.
So this place was an old theater. What's it say, like Belvedere Theater?
This property is a redevelopment opportunity.
Offering the property as a redevelopment opportunity. So it was a theater at one time.
City would probably give you a hell of a break if you made a business out of this.
That's cool. Look at this mural in here. That's really cool. Can't see anything else. It's like just the floor's really trashed. It's the old ticket booth.
I think that's where they put the poster, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what that was. It wasn't a ticket booth. It was where they put the old posters.
This is more ornate, around with the casing.
Right.
So that's more grand. Plus you can tell it opens inside. That one doesn't.
Yeah. So this is what the street used to look like in the 1870s, and here it is now.
Hey baby, want to come back to my shotgun shack?
So up and down the street they have plaques telling you what everything is and these pictures. So this picture is this right here. So that building right there is that building right there. So it's kind of cool to compare and read all the history that's along this street. A lot of these places really, they're empty, and I'm trying to see inside, but it's kind of hard. Off Main Street, and now we're gonna go up Eureka Street. And so the Teller house is up this way, and the Opera House, so let's go take a look. Oh wow, look at these old Harley. That's a Harley?
No, this one is.
See the old motorcycle? He says this one's an old Harley. That's cool. Wish you could see it better though. Did you see the belt on this Harley?
Yeah,
There's like a, yeah. This thing's cool.
They still use belts still today, but they're not leather anymore.
I wish we could see it better. The building was a concert hall and billiards room at one time. Make sure you stop off at the visitor center. I'm so glad that it became a sunny day. Yeah, this is the old Masonic Hall. It's the Gold Queen chapter, and it looks like it was established in 1864. So this is inside the Teller house. I'm kind of bummed that it's closed because they had the most gorgeous mural in there that I wanted to see. So I'm bummed that it's closed. But it looks really neat inside. So Mr. Martini was saying these brackets that are on here at the Teller house, looks like there was a planter and shutters on here at one time. We'll have to look at old pictures.
Shutters and a fire escape.
Maybe. Or how about a balcony?
No, I don't know. It's not strong enough.
This is a neat little park. This is the Teller house right here, which is an awesome building. I wish it was open.
Here's once where the gold assayer was.
Is that what that says?
Yeah.
Here's where the office, what's it say?
Here, where once they weighed their gold, today we assay their memories. Restoration of the assayer's office, the Chain of Mines Hotel, the Williams Stable, and parts of the Teller House and Opera House were gifts of Mrs. Spencer Penrose. Those benefactors to the Central City Festival have helped create enduring memorials to Colorado's pioneers.
These are kind of cool. These are the stage doors, you know, side stage doors for the actors to come out of the Opera House. Those things are old. So Mr. Martini thinks that they're got a ghost camera going in here in the teller house. Where?
Look at that camera over there set up on the table, blinking red light.
Oh yeah.
And look what's, the only thing in its view is this room with tables and chairs. There's nothing valuable in this room.
Yeah, I can't really get it good on film, but to the left of here, they've got this camera set up.
This one, maybe you can.
It's too much glare. But yeah, to the left of us, there's this camera. It's just kind of pointing to nowhere. So they must think there's paranormal activity in here in the teller house. Ooh.
See, you know, there's no reason to have a camera.
Yeah,
It's not even pointed at a door.
I'll tell you what's spooky is that portrait. I wish I could get it. That portrait right there is like mega spooky, but I can't get it. Make sure that you stop by the Gilpin Historical Society, which is Washington Hall. You can't miss it. It's a big yellow building across from the Opera House, and you can get tickets to the different venues that are here. One of the most famous buildings here in Central City is the Opera House. It's still a working theater. They have productions, I believe, year-round, but it's closed right now. I wish I could get inside, but it's a pretty neat structure. So you see remnants of the mining all over the place. There's tailings everywhere. A lot of really empty, older historical buildings. So I wonder what that was, because that window.
See the pipe? That's for outgassing, isn't it?
Oh, that pipe right there?
Yes.
Yeah, that is for outgassing. Yeah, that's exactly what that is.
Or fresh air if you're down in the mine.
Yeah. We're in Central City, and that's the Mayor's Star down in Blackhawk, so that's how close things are. So they have shuttles that will take you back and forth between the two cities.
Down that creek, paying for gold, baby.
Yeah, and that's where they found the gold, down in there.
We could pay for our hotel.
So now we're driving back towards Blackhawk. But one of the key things to do is just, you know, park your car at your hotel and take one of these buses back and forth. So when you come into Central City, I encourage you to get out of your car and walk around and really go exploring and reading all the plaques and looking in the windows of the closed places, because there's these beautiful murals and architecture, and it's like it's just frozen in time. It's really awesome.